Lyon is a city with history and the future. Founded by the Romans, it was once the capital of Gaul. Lyon is now a center for business, research, and culture. Famous for its old town, silk weavers, and as the birthplace of cinema. In the cuisines of the city, French gastronomy has been redefined. Lyon is the best of France. Tradition, innovation, and the art of living.
The driver stops briefly and checks the way to the hotel in the Navi. We are located on the banks of the Sayone. The voyage continues along the facades of the residential buildings, which characterize the bank of the river on both sides. The hotel is located on the other side of the Saône, relatively close to the old town, which we will now visit right away. We still need one of the many bridges. These are the Sapphire Hotel of the Rue Louis Loucheur and the registration of a knight.
Before the visit to the old town begins, a quick view of the city center. Below us, we sink the Sayone. It originates west of the department of Vosges in Vieux-Ménil. In the background, the second river shows the Rhône. Its origin is in the Swiss mountains. It rises in the canton of Valais on the Rhône glacier, more specifically in a high mountain valley in the Gotthard Massif in the Bernese Alps. In the case of the new Museum of Confluences, the Saône flows into the Rhône. Here, history meets innovation. The red field is the Place Bellecour, one of the largest squares in the city of Europe. It is said that the heart of the city beats wide and open, in view of the Basilica of Fourvière, which watches over Lyon above. It was solemnly inaugurated at the end of the previous century. One afternoon in Lyon, a few hours to immerse oneself in the second oldest city in France. But one who believes that this is too little mistake. Lyon is revealing all its diversity in a short time, like a good book whose first pages are already captivating.
We have now arrived in the old city of the Renaissance with its narrow streets and pastel-colored facades. It is also called Old Lyon. It is a medieval district that is a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
The famous traboules are hidden behind many doors and entrances. These are hidden passages through which silk weavers and resistance fighters have passed through. Today, they are silent witnesses to a moving past. Recently, they were included in city visits, not anymore today. Many accesses are now closed.
We continue to walk in a typical alley of the old town with cafes, bistros, and small shops. A glance and you can see the top of a bell tower.
It is St. John's Cathedral and dominates the old town. It was built around the 12th century, built with the most important church in Lyon.
Let's make a short visit to the cathedral.
Since the construction of the church only in the 15th century was completed, combining elements of Romance and Gothic architecture. It is also a World Heritage Site of the Old Town of Lyon, which was recognized in 1998. Traditionally, this cathedral is the center of the Catholic Church of the city and the seat of the Archbishop of Lyon. Many important ecclesiastical events have been celebrated here, e.g., the coronation of the popes in the Middle Ages.
Now we still want to go to the other side of the Saône. These are the noble shops in the city. Another view from the east side of St. John's Cathedral. It's late afternoon and a lot of operation. After the long day of travel, our legs get tired.
It's okay, I'll take. We are located in the district of Presqu'île, in the heart of Lyon. It's more than just a geographical center. The commercial and culinary life of the city takes place in all its diversity between the Rhône and Saône. The shopping streets line up with large brands of small shops. International fashion houses meet shops of local designers. A paradise for flankers. But real life also takes place behind the facades, in bistros, cafes, and restaurants. From the traditional bouchonnerie, with a hearty family kitchen, to creative cuisine, Lyon cooks which made it the capital of good food in the world. If you want to discover Lyon, you have to stop here, discover it and enjoy it.
But now, we are now walking to the bus meeting point in the Saône. It's not far away.
One afternoon, you can't fully explore a city. What was missing during the visit were 3 historic buildings. This proposal is underway. It is the town hall with the Place des Terreaux. The city council meets here 10 times a year. It was first completed at the end of the 17th century. On the right is the Museum of Fine Arts of Lyon. The art collection includes paintings from the 15th to modern times and objects from Egypt and antiquity. Behind the town hall is the building of the Opéra National de Lyon. The neoclassical building was completed in the mid-19th century. The interior and construction of the roof were completely redesigned for 109 years.
We arrived at our meeting point at the Saône. The bus isn't there yet. We are now tired and are no longer very receptive. Nevertheless, we can still benefit from the urban nucleosphere of Lyon. We didn't have to wait for our coach for a long time. We are happy to sit again. Now expect a good dinner at the hotel.
As the sun flows slowly over Lyon, a spectacle of light and shadow begins, which is much more than just a change at the time of day. The golden rays of the sunset immerse the old town, the roofs of the Red Cross, and the bridges over the Rhône and Saône in warm light. Seen from the air, the city looks like enchanted, calm, gentle, almost vulnerable. It is a moment of contemplation, of astonishment. The sunset awakens in us a quiet desire for distance close to time. A transition is blue time, almost imperceptibly, but full of magic. The light becomes colder, the colors are lighter. The city is beginning to shine, but not brilliantly, a bit like a promise. There is a particular clarity between light and darkness. It's like Lyon is holding breath. Emotion, a delicate astonishment, melancholy perhaps. or peace. Everything changes with nightfall. Lyon is beginning to shine. The city is waking up in a new form, urban, rhythmic, mysterious. The streetlights draw patterns, the booksellers on the shore disappear in the shade. The Basilica of Notre-Dame de Fourvière is a panorama of one night. In the darkness, a sense of greatness occurs. Perhaps also loneliness, but always combined with fear. The city acts as a stage on which every movement, every light plays its part. But as a feeling, and what we see becomes what we feel. Calm, beauty, a breath of eternity.
After a good breakfast, we will continue to our next destination, Pont de Gare. What else have we learned about Lyon? The city founded by the Romans was called Lugdunum and was once the political center of Gauls. It is the center of Paul Bocuse's gastronomy as an icon and cradle of cinema thanks to the Lumiere brothers. For a visit to the Basilica of Our Lady of Fourvière that we unfortunately see today. No time.
It is the very visible landmark of Lyon and towers on the Old Town and rivers as a guard. Built at the end of the 19th century, it combines elements in Byzantine and Neo-Gothic style and is dedicated to the Virgin Mary, the patron saint of Lyon. Inside, he impresses with rich mosaics, gold decorations, and a majestic dome.
Lyon is more than a historical jewel. It is the secret capital of France. Here, where Rhône and Saône circulate together, history meets innovation. Lyon is the economic heart of the region. Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes. Anyone who includes Lyon includes a piece of France, between tradition and the future.